Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for another Ghost Recon Wildlands video. And in today's video, I am going to be giving my honest opinion and breaking down the Narco Road DLC. I was actually going to try to put this video up yesterday, but I thought I would kind of get my hands on a little bit more in depth with the Narco Road DLC before I kind of gave my honest opinion. And it didn't take very long to kind of get these opinions, and I'm going to try to keep this video as far from a rant as I can, but no promises, guys, because honestly I am very disappointed in the Narco Road DLC. It really kind of pulls from what Ghost Recon kind of strived to be in the first place, which is an open world co-op tactical shooter, and this is far from that. So I'm going to get into some stuff here talking about the different aspects of the game and what I liked, what I didn't like. And the first thing is, you have to start a brand new character. Nothing from the actual single player campaign carries over into this mode. It's a completely separate mode. And here you have the three bosses that you have to take down to get to El Invisible, whatever the hell his name is. And it's a very dumbed down version of the map that we got in Ghost Recon Wildlands. You have a little bit of Ataqua, a little bit of Monteyoke, a little bit of Montecoyo, and a couple other, a little bit of Inca Camina. And that's it. That's all you have. And it just feels like if we're supposed to get DLC to give us more content, they're actually kind of giving us less content. So first, you have to create a brand new character. Second, you're already level 20 when you get into the game, and you don't even really have to level up anything. All of this stuff here for vehicles and C4 and everything, they give you everything. You don't have to level up at all. And then when you go down to the Santa Blanca support, you have everything fully leveled up, so you really don't have to do anything. There is no progression. You don't really have to do any leveling, any stacking of skill points or anything like that. They start you with everything that you need, and then you just go around messing around with vehicles. And the vehicles, they don't handle the greatest. Obviously, we've known that from the start, and then they're basing an entire DLC around vehicles, which is a huge disappointment in my opinion. But you know, it is what it is. There's not much we can do about it other than try to give Ubisoft our feedback on this and hope and pray that the Fallen Ghost DLC is actually something that we can kind of get behind. So the vehicles, like I said, they don't handle the best, and it's just, I don't know, it feels like a really arcade-ish take on the game, and it's just frustrating because, like I said, you don't have any of the progress that you guys, you know, me, you guys, whoever's played the game, you guys went through. Say you're level 30 character, you beat the game, you have all the weapons in the game. None of that carries over to Narco Road. It is a completely separate package, a completely separate campaign, and it actually has nothing to do with the story from the Ghost Recon Wildlands campaign. It is completely separate. You're playing as a CIA operative that goes undercover to kind of get inside of the cartel with the street racing and stuff like that. And there are no co-op teammates. You know, in the regular single player, if you play solo, you have 3 AI teammates. That is not the case in here. You only have yourself. So if you go down during a mission, you have to start the mission all over again, which is a little bit frustrating, you know, so it just kind of gives it so that you have to take your time a little bit more. But I don't know, it feels really arcadish, and there's a lot of glitches and a lot of bugs in the DLC. Like this right here, you guys can see, I was going full speed in the boat. The second I hit the ramp, it literally did nothing, and I go flying off the cliff and land on shore. I'm kind of lucky that the boat didn't explode. But there are a couple cool little things in here, which is the trials, which you guys will see here in a moment. As you get on a dirt bike and you kind of do like the Trials HD little arcade game that you can play on mobile devices and stuff like that. It's kind of fun in a way, but like, I don't know exactly how to describe it, how to put my finger on it, how to explain it to you guys, you know, and this is 100% my opinion. So you guys might like the DLC. You guys might think the vehicles are cool. It kind of brings a whole new aspect to the game. You guys might enjoy it. But I bought Ghost Recon Wildlands for the open world tactical shooter aspect. I've played all of the Ghost Recon games. I've played all of the SOCOM games, and that's the experience I was looking for. And then the first expansion DLC has nothing to do with the single player. You don't get to take any of your progression from the single player over into Narco Road. And then there's no tactical aspect of it whatsoever. It's all about flashy vehicles and nitro boosts and just air jumps and races. And like, it has nothing to do with a tactical shooter. And pardon me by saying this, but Tom Clancy would be rolling over in his grave right now if he saw this. You know, I know a couple years ago he passed away. He was a big influence on the Tom Clancy games. I've read all of his books. I'm a huge fan of Tom Clancy, and he would be upset with the way this has kind of been carried out with his name on the game. Honestly, he would be upset. I mean, it's an absolute joke. And like I said, hopefully the Fallen Ghost DLC kind of gives us something to look forward to. I'd like to see the Fallen Ghost be something similar to maybe it's just the Survival, I think it was, in Tom Clancy's The Division, when the big storm came in the blizzard and you kind of had to get supplies and you had to, you know, it was only like an hour long, maybe 2 hour long, like set of mission, I guess you could say. But if they kind of went along those lines, I think that would work out pretty cool in Ghost Recon Wildlands. But, you know, if worst comes to worst, we have another crappy DLC like this. And, you know, at some point here soon, guys, if this doesn't get any better, if the DLC, they don't give us, you know, start giving us some free DLC, they don't give us some PvP, I don't know how much longer, honestly, that I'm going to cover this game. I know a lot of you guys subscribe to my channel to cover Ghost Recon Wildlands, but this game is getting really hard to make really good content on and enjoy making that content because of how far this game has went downhill. There, you know, the betas were fun, the campaign is fun, but there's only so much content there, and once you beat that content, there's not a whole lot to do, and then the first full DLC they added to the game really doesn't appeal to me because of the reason that I bought Ghost Recon in the first place was an open world co-op tactical experience, and this is not it. This is not it. And then you get like little bugs like this where I'm like, I'm peeling out in the middle of the lake. Like, what is that? I know it's not like a game-breaking thing, but like, why is that not polished up to not happen? You know? So I'm going to stop ranting, guys. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I was going to try not to make this a rant video, but it's really hard to not do that. You know, with you have the monster truck hill climbs, the speedboat jumps that are basically broken, the flying, which is like there is no physics involved in the flying at all with these planes because they handle like they're in 0G. But you know, that's my honest review of Narco Road in Ghost Recon Wildlands. Honestly, it's a joke. In my opinion, it is an absolute joke. And I probably do not see me covering this very much. This might be one of my only videos on Narco Road. I do not see myself playing all the way through it. It's just not for me. So that's pretty much all for this video, guys. Oh, real quick before I go into the exit thing here. If you guys do not have the season pass, you guys will not be able to get this until next week. Personally, I wouldn't buy it just based off of the reviews. Unless you guys are into racing games and stuff like that, you never know. You guys might enjoy it. I'm just basing that off of everything here is off of my opinion. So, you know, take it as you will. This is all the information I can give you guys, and you guys can make your decisions from there. But that is pretty much all for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys found it helpful, you guys enjoyed watching some of the crazy, weird, non-Ghost Recon Wildlands gameplay in the background, make sure to leave a like on the video, guys. It would be much appreciated. Also, if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe to keep on up on all Call of Duty, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I'm probably going to be covering Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 here very soon when it launches, I believe on April 25th. So stay tuned for that too. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting the channel, guys. It is much appreciated, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.